Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and look at this. I promised I would come back and show how to make this cute little gift card holder. I'm going to take that out actually because this one, I messed up a little bit on this one. Oh, I need my punch. So I'm going to show you how to make that, and it fits definitely a little gift card. Or you could fold money and put money inside, but look how cute this bag is. You can slide something in there, maybe, I don't know, some candy canes. I've got this. This was sold by Stampin Up years ago, and the little bowls. So how cute is this little bit? It's a double pouch little gift bag. I mean, my handles are a little bit too long, but you can leave these, fold them flat. Once you take all the stuffing out, which I'm going to use to show you in my next bag, just so I can show you these. You can fold this flat basically and store it until you're ready to fill it. So ideal for craft fairs. My beautiful friend Gloria's just made some little notebooks and some calendars. Maybe she could stand one up in each, fill it with some of this and a little gift card as well. I've slot my ribbon in on the side. I'm going to do it upwards this time so it falls upwards. But you don't even get to see inside where your little handles are, so you've got nice smooth interior on both sides. Cute little bag. Like I say, it folds flat, it's double flat. You could perhaps get a pair of small socks or stockings in there, or some little candy canes, but I didn't have anything on me to fill. I'm on a keto diet, so no sweets and no carbs for me, so that's hence the reason there's no sweeties in my little gift bag. But you could fill it with embellishments. You know, you could get quite a few packets of embellishments, even if you wanted to just leave it on your desk as an embellishment holder. I mean, they will stick at the top, and there would be no need for a handle then, but they open quite wide, and you would get a fair bit of stuff in there. So I've already got an embellishment holder, but how cute is this bag? So I'm changing the ribbon, I'm changing the DSP, and I'm going to also show you how to make the beautiful little money wallet as well. I have got a battery ready just in case mine goes. It says 3 bars, but I've seen mine at its best. You're going to need a piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper. I am using old stock. This is from quite a few years back. The one with the animals. Do you remember these? It's 156, so it's a good year or two ago, because I bought this Christmas. I didn't buy anything last Christmas because we were moving house, so it must have been the Christmas before, and it's called Sweet Stockings. And as you can see, your stockings are one side if you've got directional paper, but on the front they're facing the right way. And I love this stamp set. I bought this time around, and it's called Jolly Words, and I'm using this one. You could use any of these. They'd all fit across this bag, even the ho ho ho. But little cutie, cute little bag. So use old stock, use current stock. It does use a whole sheet. Could cut it down, I suppose, but right, you need to face down and get your scoreboard out. So it's bang on 12 by 12. So on one side, let me just check my measurements, because I've got the gift card on one page and the bag on the other. So you're going to score this at, and I use the fat end of my score because it's designer series paper. So flush it up without squashing it. Score at 1 inch. Then we're going to do 5 1/4. 6 3/4, and 11. And then you're going to flip it 90 degrees or onto the opposite side, and we're going to score this at 3 1/2 and 8 1/2. And that's your scoring. So that's for the bag. So it's 1, 5 1/4, 6 3/4, and 11, and then turn it, and it's 3 1/2 and 8 1/2. And then for your little gift card holder, This piece is 5 by 5.5, and you want it on the short side. And we're going to score this at 2 1/4 and 4 1/2. And then you're going to turn it to the long side, and we're going to score this at 1/2 inch and at 4 inches. And that's it. So you've got, I've done that, 2 1/4, 4 1/2, turn to the side, and we're going to do 1/2 inch and 4 inches. And that's your scoring. And just grab my little punch to do the top of my my little holder. I'm going to use this fancy little edge, which is this one. But I made a boo-boo on mine. Where's my little, there it is. When I added the designer series paper, I didn't put it in the same way as I did my cardstock. So I'll show you that in a minute. So this piece, we are going to, I've forgotten how to do it now. Flap, front, sides. There we go. And grab our scissors. And we are going to miter and miter and remove that little corner, but you've mitered both ends, and we're going to miter this one, and then we're going to remove this top flap, and I'm going to take away the score line. Make sure I've got that cut right. So if you're like me and give money instead, I'm going to take that score line away, just so it folds a little better. And then we're going, well, where we've mitered into there, we're going to remove this flap as well. And again, I'm going to remove the score line. Perfect. So you want that shape. I mean, it's so simple. So simple. I mean, you could cut first, and now I'm going to pop my flap in, because this is the fold that flaps down, and I'm going to put it in this way and punch, and then I'm going to flip it over, but I'm going to fold. So when I put it in, do bear with me, I need my bone folder. So we had it that way, and then we're just going to literally flip it over that way. Now it fits in there all the way, and punch. And while we're here, I've got 2 pieces of designer series paper. You don't even have to go all the way up, but this one we're going to do the same again. We're going to push this one in. We will be putting this down, so make sure we got it the right way. Yay, we got it the right way this time. And then you just literally flip and flip. So I'm going to test to make sure I've got this the right width. Oh, just, I'm going to take the slightest slither off that, because I've got it, it should be 2 1/8, not 2 1/4. So I'm taking a tiny little slither off, and then I'm going to just put it back in, just for it to even that up, and then I can make sure, oh look at that, got the perfect little gap. And then I'm going to measure down. Let me just get, I think it's from there to there is 2 1/2. So I'm going to cut this piece now down to, was that 2 1/2? Gaynor's losing her plot. 1, it was 1 1/2, so we need to cut this piece down to 1 3/8. I mean, you've got another piece there for another top, or you could do it on the inside as well. It's entirely up to you. And then we can add this. Oh, look at that, we got our perfect little wedge this time. I mean, it's up to you. I've cut that the wrong way, so we're going to have our little piece. But you, because of this one, when you close this, I didn't go all the way up to the top. So I need my little circle punch as well. Good job I'm looking, isn't it? So you could have that piece and cut the ends and trim it down and have one for the inside. So let's do that as well. You don't have to. This is just an extra piece of paper. So I'm going to turn it over. And then obviously then that will... Okay, it's done it the wrong way again. I've done it the wrong way, so I'm going to flip it. Oh, girls, bear with me. I did it right on that one. So, that piece. No, it's exactly the same. Ah, it's different on the inside. Look, see, it fits perfect on the outside. So, flip. And is it going? No, it fits perfect on the inside as well. And Gaynor only needs to trim a little bit off. So I've got that piece, got that piece. I'm going to take this one down as well. 1 3/8. I've got an inside piece as well. I could leave it with the little kitty cats showing. This piece. Now we're going to fold these and burnish because these are... And if you get a little bit that sticks out, it's because I haven't trimmed enough of the... What's it called? Oh, I forget the head if it was loose. It was because I haven't finished cutting off the score line, so... Making sure that's all the way up tight. Give that a little burnish. I've got a little tiny nick there as well because... So this is going to fold in as well. And this is where we need to cut out our little thumbnail piece. So let me grab a little punch. I'll grab my little 1-inch punch. And the reason I didn't do this paper as long as here is so I can do my thumbnail and it gets hidden when we fold this flap down anyway. So let's just burnish my score lines better. Pop this in. I'm going to keep it roughly in the centre and just pop that out. And that just flew over on me somewhere. There it is. So now I'm going to grab some glue. So simple. I've just filled my bottle, so I've got to be careful. So I'm going to cut this flap first. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold that just for a second whilst I add a bit of glue here as well. So I'm going to keep my finger on the corner and I'm going to fetch this across, making sure it's all lined up. Wait for that to burnish down. Isn't that cute? It's a cute little wallet and your card fits in there. Beautiful. A little bit tight this one. It's because I've made this with a thicker cardstock. So it does fit. If you want to make it 1/2 inch, what's happened there? Gaynor's made a boo-boo. No, that's fine. If you want to, I mean, you could close this and decorate the front. It's entirely up to you. Again, I might need to cut that tiny little bit off. I think I've done this at 2 1/4. And it should be 2 1/8, yeah. There we go. I thought I'd keep it green because there's green in my little lights. So let's add this. It's just so cute. And I'm going to decorate this side and I'm going to keep this relatively... So our thumbnail is not interrupted there with our designer series paper. How cute is that? Right, I need a tiny little glue dot. I'm going to put the paper on first. So I'm going to have a piece on the inside, and I'm also going to have a piece. Let's just check. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to do this. Let's just, in fact, no, I'm just going to decorate the outside. So turn that over, add my piece, and you could save that for another one of your little money wallets. But isn't that cute? So your gift card will go inside. I can open up the flap. There we go. I can get my finger in, and I've got a thumbnail, and then this piece will fold over. So what I did to close it, I used a little glue dot. Just pop one in the center. Just give that a burnish and remove the backing. Then I used my embossing buddy and just give it a dab. It's still sticky without overly sticking, and you can still remove and open it. So there's your tiny little gift card holder, which will slot inside, because there's green on this one. Inside you could even you could just add 3D tape and slide that behind your, in fact we'll do that on this one, so we can keep the bag empty for all the bits. You could slot it inside, but this time I'm going to just add some foam down there and tuck my little gift card into there, and I might lower that slightly just so it stays level with the top of the bag and still tucks, and that way you've still got the contents of the bag showing. Isn't that cute? So that's how I close them. I mean, you could use a Velcro dot, but I mean, I didn't tap that with so much powder. But isn't that cute? And now I'm going to grab, here it is. I'm going to use white actually this time because there's too much green. I'm going to get my white baker's twine. What, in fact, I'm going to do, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, let me get my ribbon scissors. I'm going to get one more, roughly about the same length. I'm going to do a triple bow. I mean, I've done it before where I've just slotted the tails through. Keep them all level. And I'm holding the end, and I'm literally just going to make this pretty little bow. Keeping my tails all nice and stiff. You could add a little white piece on the back and write and stamp the to and from, so you could write on the back. Keep my tails together. I've got a slightly bigger glue dot here just to add on the front. And you want to curl this up, you can. I'm just going to leave mine like that because they tend to curl anyway, but because I've got a nice little triple bow, that will cover that. Beautiful. Isn't that cute? Isn't that the cutest little gift card holder? I love it. That's so cute. Right, so we don't need that anymore. There's our little, I've got the stamp set. Where is it? I'll find it now. Oh, in the Noel. In there you've got the to and from. So you could basically just let me just grab a little stamper. I'm going to add that on there. I'm going to grab my black Versamark because you can still see when I stamp. And I'm just going to stamp the to and from on the back. So so you can still write who it's to, who it's from, a nice little message. Maybe you could even stamp a nice little sprig on there. Let's do that. So while we're here, I'm going to get some cuteness on the go. I mean, you could obviously cut out a little embellishment, maybe cut out one of the little stockings from one of these bags and stick that on there, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of stuff. This is a bonus, so I'm just gonna add that tiny little sprig on the back of that. Isn't that cute? There's your little money holder. I'm going to close that ink. I'm going to pop that to one side. So while we've got our ink out, I'm going to use the black Memento, and I've re-inked these so they're nice and juicy, really juicy. So I like to smush, and it's juicy, juicy. Now this piece is 2.5 by 2. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you what it is now. Is it that way? No, it's not. It's definitely that way. And I'm just going to stamp this down. Love it. And you could use your stamp apparatus in case you don't get the black J and the black Y. But what I did, I'm going to clean them in a bit now. Well, normally I'm a cleaner right now, so panic. So I got my black Ever blends. You could use your black Stampin' Up marker. I don't have one, and I just literally went over and darkened to save on ink. Because it's such a small piece of cardstock, I just went in and filled in with my black marker pen, and no one can tell the difference. So we got a really jet black Joy. This measures, this is 2 5/8 by 2 3/8, and then this, it measures 2 3/4 by 2 1/2, and then this is just going to get layered up when we've done. I'm going to do a little bit more colouring, so I need to really find my foam strips. I do have some somewhere for my card kits, but do you think I can find it? No, but I'll use dimensionals, so we're going to do that in a minute. Right, let's go back to our bag. Let me just put my glue away because we're going to be using tape from now on. And there's no cutting, I don't think, she says. Don't quote me. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, where we scored at the 6-inch line, we're going to fold this up. Let me pop that to one side. And we're going to give it a really good burnish. And then what we're going to do at the 5 1/4 line, we're going to concertina the bottom bit. And then we're going to fold this over, and we're going to fold this back as well. So you're going to concertina the 3 middle lines like that, and I think we're going to push them, and we're going to fold them both ways, and then they come back on themselves, and then this comes back on itself, so it's nice and neat. I mean, these papers are never bang on, but that will get hidden in a moment. And then we've got our 1-inch strips, which we're going to just fold down, top and bottom both sides, so you can line those up as well. And then what we're going to do, we're going to open it all the way back up, and then we're just going to fold in our side pieces. fold this side in as well. I mean, you could make this a little bit smaller if you want, but I'm not going to mess around with the... And then we're going to fold it the other way because I want my lights on the outside. And I want the blue on the inside. So that is my contrasting pattern. So before we glue these down, just make sure you burnish them both ways. That way you get good coverage. It folds better. So what we're going to do, we're going to open it back up. I know where the crease lines are there and there. So this is going to be the center of our bag. And we're just going to fold that together. Making sure it's all nice and level. Then I'm going to get my hole punch. So you can see where the crease lines are there. We want to roughly, you want to about an inch in and halfway down. And so same on this side. And if you do the two together, you haven't got a second guess where your holes are. Get rid of all the little bits. And then what we can do is we can open it up like this. We can grab some tape. I'm going to use the thin one. I'll show you why. We'll use the large in a minute. So you just want to take a little piece and put it above the top there, and another piece and put it above the top there, and do the same on the other side. This will hide your ribbon and give it some strength. Perfect. And then we're gonna, so this time I'm gonna use this beautiful, it's a bit, I'm gonna say a bit stiffer. I can't remember what set this was from, but I'm gonna just have small handles this time. So I'm going to roughly have about, say, 5 or 6 inches both sides. And then I can measure. You've got no waste that way. So measure your piece. Might be a little bit long. Let's test that again. It's only a little bit of ribbon. So yeah. Right, so you're going to poke your ribbon through. As she says, poke it through both sides. Oops a daisy. Again, I can't poke. Open your handle, make sure it's not twisted, because you can do all that untwisting before you glue it down. So make sure your little handle's sitting right. I've got a fly, I let that little fruit fly in my room. I've got apple pips in the bin. That's what it is. So remove the backing. Get my little tub. Right, pull your ribbon and then just fold that up. You don't want it to go over the top. So you're just folding it there. And do the same on the other side. So just fold it so it grips. And there is your handle. And now we're going to use some bigger tape. And we're just going to, are we going to use bigger tape? Ooh, maybe I'll use smaller tape, because I could have come down a little bit further. But now we're going to put some smaller tape. So we're going under and over our ribbon. Mush that down. And I've done that the wrong way. Gaynor's a silly sausage. So I'm going to have my bag the opposite way this time. So that's going to come down that way. So this is going to be my outside. Right, whatever side you want, don't do it that way. Flip it over. I should have done this on this side. So when it folds down, oh, I'm just losing the plot here. Right, yes, I've done it the wrong way round. Let me see. So I'm going to fold this down. So yes, now my lights are going to be on the inside of our bag. Good job we embellished. Oh no, look. Yeah. So let's do that side as well. Oh my goodness, Gina's got a mental mind block. So feed our ribbon through. Yeah, feed it through. So I've done it the wrong way round, so just do yours the opposite, whatever side you want coming through. Doesn't matter, you've still got the same same bag, just I've got my insides and outsides all a bit muddled. So pull that and tape that on without it poking back through. And tape that on. And then we're going to grab our tape. And we're going to literally, because we're just taping this. You could use glue, I suppose. But you'll be there for ages. So we've got a double strength holding our little handle in place. There's no mistakes in crafting, is there, girls? You know, just and then that is sealed, our entrance, and our bag sealed. So now we need to, oh, that's perfect actually. So now we need to fold this across. Still gonna give me a little cute bag, and that way. So now we need to add glue here and here. So I'm going to use tape again, just for stability. I mean, if you want, I'd put little strips there, there, and in the middle. So you could do it like this. There, in the middle, there, and up the top there. If you don't want to waste your tape. So let's remove the backings. And remove this backing. So now make sure you're folded up nice and straight. So you've got your sticky line here, you've got your sticky line there, and you're just going to fold these over. Oh, wait there now, Gaynor, you've made a bit of a boo-boo. Make sure you line it up at the top and bottom first. Gaynor's made a bit of a boo-boo, but make sure you take time to level it off up there and there. Nobody's going to see the inside of this bag, because fold up and pinch, and then this will fold up, and there's your little bag. We're going to put a small amount of tape just between those two flaps there, because we don't want to close it, otherwise we'll never get it open. So again, I'm going to use this tape this time because this is strong, and I'm literally just going to use that much. So just in between your handles you want to put it. Give it a good rub down. I mean, you could go underneath and seal this if you wanted to. In fact, I might do that. I didn't do it on my other one, but I might do it on this one. Remove the back in, and then just fold, and this time I'm trying to keep my levels, keep my bag together. I mean, you could leave that open or you could close it, but you wouldn't get much then in there, so I'm going to leave it open like I did my last one. But how cute, there is that double-sided little bag. I mean, I know I've got a blue on the outside, but swap it round so you make sure you get whatever side you, because you can do these both way around. Right, so let's get our little joy. Put my pokey tool away. We've got a little card holder. I've got my, let me fill my stuff. No, I'll put the stuff in at the end. I have got light and dark old olive because my, oh, what's it called? My mossy meadow I didn't replace, and then nibs are so good. So let me zoom in if I can. Let me just check. Yeah, my battery's fine. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm just going to colour. There's a little fruit fly. Can you see it? Oh, it's doing my head in. So I'm just colouring a wreath in the green. You don't have to be precise. I've left the ornaments out because I'm going to change them colours. I've already replaced these, so and where the darker leaves are and the bits that are sticking out, I'm just going to darken just to give it a bit of contrast, and then I'm just going to dot the dots. I mean, you could sit there one night and do a load of these if you wanted to do a load of these, and then we're going to do our little boy and little girl. This is real red, but it looks a little bit pink to me. And their little outfits. Just so cute. Now I did colour my baubles on the other one and then ended up putting little gems over them. Look. Except for this one, I couldn't, so I've got little yellow ones on the hat and red and green on there. So I only fetched 2 colours of my pens across, see. I've made a bit of boo-boo on his face, but don't worry about that. Watch this in a minute. You won't even see it in a second. So this is the dark real red. Just going to keep going over it. Under there, and I'm just going to darken this a little bit under his chin. Cutie cutie. And if you do go over, again, he's got a little white gel pen, or you can use your colour corrector, but I haven't fetched it, so I'm just using my white gel pen just to go over those areas. It's so cute. I'm going to use these little gems again. These are from Happiness Blooms. I've had these for a long time, but oh, I tell you what I have got. I've got the red and green from the old Santa set from a long time ago. Oh, there we are. I'm going to use the yellow ones on their hats. Sorry about that. Let me just see if I'm still in. I keep forgetting I'm zoomed in. Just have a little, like my friend said, have a little sticker saying zoom in, zoom out. So we've got little yellow ones on their hats to represent gold. Give me a second. And then I'm going to use a red one here. A red one here. And I'm going to go red there as well, but I'm going to put it about there. I'm going to get it right first though, Gaynor. Don't just stick it down for the sake of it. There. So you've got those 3, and then I'm going to come in with a green one there and a green one there, just to make them even. And then instead of having Oh, can I put a little white? No, the white one isn't going to show up. So what I might do is grab another green one and just cover that gem there. Let's see what we can do first. That's really stuck down. So, oh, I tell you what I've got. Let's take that off, because it's took the backing off. Let's just pop them to one side a second. I'll tell you what I've got. These red gems, glittery gems. Just gonna put a little bit of glue, because you have to glue these ones down. Oh, there we go. And a nice red glittery jewel on there. Could have added more. Oh, there we go. Isn't that cute? Got that right little red gem there. Gaynor is throwing bits everywhere. I'm gonna put the lid back on. Right, I'm gonna go back in with my little black pen, and she's got a little tuft of black hair. And he's got a little tuft of black hair. How cute is that? Love it! And then we're just gonna layer this up. I'm going to use my tape runner. Let's add this to my cardstock. Isn't that cute? Give that a mush. And then let's just check how wide. So I need to cut my, well, I'll use mini dimensionals actually. Put one right on the end. Let me zoom back out a bit. One on the bottom. And then one in that corner. Alright, I just pull my ribbon in just for a second. I wonder, well, I might just get a dimensional either side. Stuck on my nail. Oh, there we go. Because I don't know where my little foam strips are. I'll take that off. And if you've got any showing, just tuck it in with your finger. Sorry about that, girls. So grab your little gift card, slide that in there, and then you can flatten your bag. Oh, that is so cute. Any bits sticking out, just poke them in. So you've got your little handbag and you've got your little gift card holder. Isn't that the cutest? And that won't go any further because we've got dimensionals down to both sides. How cute. Put my them away. I have also got, where is it? One of these cute little gold bows that Stampin' Up used to sell a long time ago. Just peel the backing off. Do you ever get them for your Christmas presents? Big ones. And they're a little demon to get off. I mean, you could add that there. I'm just going to literally tuck that right in that corner there on my little handbag. How cute is that little bag? Got my little, love it, got the nice cute little handle on there. And then we can open this up and stuff half of our stuffing inside. You can just do this after you've put your little gifts inside. You could still get a little notepad in there. I'm just doing it for decoration because I haven't fetched any goodies up. But wow, and this, excuse the noise, you've got pink, I think it was berry burst and white. There was another colour as well, but I can't, it says 3, but I can't, I think it might have been silver as well. Sweet sorbet ready shreddy it's called, and the code is 145562, so that is, oh, must be about 6 years ago. So let me get that out of the way before it makes all that noise. I hope you've enjoyed this little project. It's so cute. So we've got a gift card and a little double pocket gift bag. Like I say, they fold flat. And we've also got this little flap to hold our gift card holder. So you can give little stocking fillers and your either money or your gift card, and it's all inside this totally cute fold flat little bag, ready for, I mean, I could have maybe done 4 handles with that, but this is that little bag. Isn't that cute? And our little gift card holder. I mean, I could have put that in there, but it still would fit in there. So let me take this one out and check. Yep, they all fit inside there. Perfect. I do love it. So we've got a gift card and a double pouched handbag. And our, I keep forgetting the name. My head's going, girls. What are they called? Gift card holder. Gift card holder and a double pouched handbag for little tree goodies. Oh, there's a mouthful. But there we go. I hope you've enjoyed. Come back on the next video. Take care. All glory to our great Lord and Saviour who gives me these talents. And by the way, I got this lovely little idea from the lady called the Paper Chef. So go over and give her a little look-see on her channel as well. I was just going across doing 3D projects so I could use up my designer series papers, and I came across this and I thought it was mega cute. So all glory to her for her idea. I don't know if it was her idea in the first place, but that's where I saw it. So until next time, love to you all. Bye girls, love you, bye.